Let me ask you a question. How often do you give feedback that sounds like you're doing a good job, or on the flip side, you need to improve, and then you stop there? If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're not alone. I feel like many of us have been there. The truth is generic feedback like that does not help your team. Many managers are asking, how can I deliver better feedback? How can I coach my team better? And my number one answer is to be specific. It doesn't matter whether your feedback is positive or constructive, it doesn't work unless it's specific. Let's cover a few examples. You're doing a great job lately. Keep it up. Okay. Thanks. This feedback is vague and leaves the employee wondering what they actually did well. Let's make it better. Your presentation in yesterday's meeting was thoughtful and really well executed. You clearly outlined the main points, and as people were asking questions, you kept them on topic, and you really engaged us all with your examples. Because of you, I can see that the team is moving forward with enthusiasm and more confidence in their ability to get the project done on time.
Wow, thank you. That's exactly the impact I was going for. I really appreciate your feedback.
See the difference? Specific feedback shows the employee exactly what they did right and why it matters. This motivates them to repeat the behavior. You need to step it up. Your work hasn't been great lately.
What does that mean? Can you give me an example?
Just do better. This kind of feedback is frustrating and unhelpful. It gives no clarity on what needs to change. Let's try again with specificity. I noticed there were several issues with the data analysis report that you provided last week. A couple of senior managers actually had to go in and correct the mistakes prior to presenting to the client. The issue was around the sales figures. It looks like everything was about 10% off for every quarter. Now, this likely happened because there was an issue with the source data and it wasn't reviewed prior to submitting the report. Going forward, you definitely want to build in time to review and double check your work. If you ever would like for me to sit in and review it with you, just let me know.
Got it. Thanks for that. I'll make sure to double check next time.
Specific feedback identifies the issue, gives an example, and provides a clear solution. It keeps the conversation constructive, and most of all, it helps your team member improve. Your work on that project was fine, but there are things to fix. It was okay, but it wasn't great.
Wait, so was it good or bad? What do I need to fix?
This type of feedback is unclear and leaves the employee guessing. Let's redo that, being more specific. Your initial draft of the project had a really strong start, particularly with the way you outlined the goals in the introduction. However, the conclusion section did not summarize the key takeaways, and it made it more difficult to understand the impact of the project. Next time, be sure you tie your main key points back to your stated goals.
That makes sense. Thanks. I'll work on tightening up my conclusions forward.
Specific feedback balances what's working with areas for improvement. It leaves little to no room for confusion. All right, here's the bottom line. Effective feedback is specific feedback. Whether you're praising someone or offering constructive criticism, your team needs to know exactly what they're doing well and what to improve. I share tips like this every week to help you build your leadership skills and a team that you can be proud of. So if this video resonated with you, then like it and subscribe to my channel. And thanks so much for watching. Until next time, get practical and lead better.